Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and sports fans of all ages, tonight's broadcast of Simsbury Trojan basketball. Welcome to the Gold Gym. It's Tuesday, January 7th, and we've got the Enfield Eagles in the house tonight to battle our Trojans. This is the sixth game of the Trojan season, the third game at home here at the Gold Gym, and first game for SCTV. Want to welcome the crew tonight. Doing the camera for us, our football star, Patrick McCarthy. Happy New Year, P-Mac, and thanks for coming out.
Happy New Year. Great to be here.
You got it, P-Mac. I'm Roger Coombs. With me is my partner, Jake Ostrin, and we also have a new gentleman in the booth with us tonight. Sophomore Parker Chamberlain is helping out with us and covering some stats, and we're going to work him into the broadcast as the season goes on. He's also a JV basketball player. So, Jakey-O, why don't you tell us a little bit about our Trojans this year?
All right, thank you, RC. Great to be back here in the Gold Gym in Trojanville. The Simsbury Trojans currently stand with a record of 1-4. We'll take you through their season. They lost 58-40 to Middletown, lost 43-40 to Avon, lost 43-35 to Newington. They won 66-35 versus Hall, and most recently lost 62-33 to East Catholic back on Friday. The Trojans are a Division I CIAC team. They're in the CCC West Patriot Division. Other teams include Avon, Farmington, and Glastonbury. The head coach of the Trojans is Greg Stillman, who's in his 14th season.
Oh,
14 years.
14 years.
Last year, the Trojans went 13-7. They were the number 8 seed in the D1 state tournament. They had a first-round bye, won 68-54 versus number 9 seed Danbury, and they lost 77-53 to number 1 East Catholic in the quarterfinals. Last time the Trojans played the Eagles was back on January 15th, 2019, where the Trojans won 69-64 up I-91 North in Enfield.
Oh, so it's a little home and home here.
Yep, so the Trojans are home this year. And speaking of Enfield, RC, why don't you take it away and give us a little rundown on the Enfield Eagles.
Thank you, Jake. Nice job on that. The Eagles come into the gym with a 1-3 record. They're coached by Kevin Zalucki. They lost to Wethersfield 67-53. Wethersfield's a pretty good team, Jake. They were in the top 10 in the area with Sean McFarland yesterday. And so, you know, they only lost to them by 14. That's not too bad. Then they lost to Norwich Free Academy, a close game. Then they beat E.O. Smith, and they lost to Southington, who will be here Thursday, but they lost by 20. They're in the CCC Division II, so a division below Simsbury, and they're in the CCC East Patriot Division. And the other teams they play in that division are Towlin, Ram, and E.O. Smith, to name a few. They were 10-10 last season, made the state tournament, so that's good. But I think they're a young team, Jake. Looking at their roster, I only saw 3 or 4 seniors, but geez, our team only has 2 seniors.
Yep.
And one's out tonight. Parker let us know that Joe Bargman, their starting center, is out with a concussion protocol situation.
It's a big loss for Coach Still.
That is a big loss because we don't have a lot of size. So that would really turn my attention, you know, to DeAndre Williams. He's a first-year varsity player. I think he played JV last year. He didn't get a lot of time. And then you got Sam Scott, the offensive tackle for the football team. Big body, smart kid. So I'd like to see Sam really step it up tonight, and I think they're going to need him to help out that trio of guards with Calabrese, Coleman, and White that really has been propelling the Trojans so far this season.
Henry White had 14 points on a Friday, so he led all Trojan scorers in that department back on Friday.
Yep, and Ian Calabrese, he had a great game against Middletown. The first game of the season, he scored 19. Been a little quiet the last few games, so I also look for Ian Calabrese to maybe try to take over a little bit here tonight and get some buckets. So talking to Coach Still, the Trojans are 1-4, but Coach Still would never say this, but I said it, is they've had Middletown, very good team. East Catholic, don't get me started. Avon lost by 3. First time Avon's beaten Simsbury in basketball since the 60s. So that one stung a little bit for me personally. But scoring the basketball is the real key right now for the Trojans. They play great defense. every year with Coach Stillman. But they need to score the basketball, and that's what I think they're going to do tonight. That's Wyatt Raymond, a senior, 0.
Keith Sharp, number 2, junior. Ty Calloway, junior. Ty Thibodeau, sophomore, number 5. And number 13, Cody McGinnis.
All right.
So that's your starting 5 for Enfield.
Wyatt Raymond, 6'4", looks pretty solid. I think he's gonna, probably have our hands full with him. And here's your Trojans. So it looks like DeAndre Williams getting a start in place of Bargman.
Dan O'Connor.
Oh, no, Sammy Scott.
Hey, Parker, Sammy doesn't start. Parker will turn on the headset. You gotta turn on the headset, Parker. He's got a power. Can you hear us? You're not hearing us?
All right, we are just about to get underway in a couple moments.
So Parker, the difference since tonight's starting lineup is Sam Scott in place of Bargman.
Sam Scott had a great football season.
I didn't know DeAndre starts. He's not the guy I was thinking of. I remember he did play varsity last year. DeAndre Williams. All right, here we go. Sam Scott ready to tip it off against Raymond in our only jump ball thrown by a referee we'll see tonight unless the game goes OT. And referee Tim, buddy of mine, I played some pickup ball with, threw a nice toss-up.
There's Henry White. Over to Calabrese, back to Henry White. Calabrese.
Enfield in a 1-3-1 zone.
DeAndre Williams for 3. A nice rebound there by Cody McGinnis. Raymond sets the screen to McGinnis. Comes Keith Sharp, back to McGinnis. Ty Calloway back to McGinnis.
Good ball pressure by Williams. Oh, get that, Sammy. Nice hustle, Sam.
Good hustle there by the big man, Sam Scott, to disrupt that play. Enfield will still...
This is one reason I'd like to see a shot clock in high school basketball. Simsbury played great D for 20 seconds.
Calloway with a deep 3. That's going to go out of bounds.
That's been a lot of talk, is the shot clock. Connecticut, I think they're behind the curve in that basis. All right, little 2-1-2 zone press for Enfield shows. Let's see how we handle. Got a cross.
Calabrese. Back to Williams, who's at the top of the key, over to Dan O'Connor. O'Connor looking for a man. Scott sets the screen. Dan O'Connor. Calabrese in the corner. Drills it.
And that's the first score of the night right there. 3-ball by Ian Calabrese, Jr.
Nice shot there by the junior, Ian Calabrese.
Oh, nice charge take by Dan O'Connor. And that's what he does well right there, drawing that charge.
Sacrificing the body, taking the charge.
It warms the cockles of a coach's heart. It has for the last 50 years.
Off the inbound, Calabrese back to Scott, and then Calabrese.
Ooh. Almost a little drag of the foot there. Good come to.
Henry White.
Oh, great crossover by Henry. Gets to the left hand. Nice move by the junior.
So Henry White finds his way onto the score sheet. Here comes Callaway.
Wow.
Glassing in.
And that's the first Enfield bucket. Makes it 5-2, 2 minutes in.
DeAndre Williams across the half-court line. Over to Henry White. There's a little crossover. That
good hands.
Tipped, but Scott was able to get that ball. Dan O'Connor to the big man, Scott. O'Connor over to Henry White, who will attempt the three. Ty Callaway taking the ball up the court. Raymond sets a screen on Williams.
Oh, deep three. Oh, great jump, Henry. Oh, nice rebound
there by Keith Sharp. And that foul is going to be on. Sam Scott.
His first and the team's first.
Keith Sharp will be at the line shooting 2 for Enfield.
So that was interesting, Jake, when Fermi and Enfield high schools combined.
Yep.
And this is, I think, the third year. They're in the third year of that combo school. So that must have been tough for everybody, and particularly sports.
Yep.
Because they were rivals.
Yeah, and then they had to join forces.
Exactly.
As Sharp makes the back end of the 2 free throws. So a 5-3 lead for the Trojans with 5:15
Oh, right
left.
to the whole D. Nice left hand by Dan O'Connor. He hesitated for a second, and then he saw that lane. He could have driven a truck through it.
Go to McGinnis, over to Keith Sharp. Henry White working with Keith Sharp over to
Simsbury in their man, traditional man. Coach still does not play a lot of zone.
McGinnis will attempt the corner 3
Ooh.
and drills it.
That tightens the score, 7-6. After 3 minutes and change.
Dan O'Connor finds Henry White. Scott sets the screen over to O'Connor.
Enfield staying in a 1-3-1. Corners are open.
White will attempt another 3.
A little quick there, a little quick on that one.
Here comes Ty Callaway.
Good help by Scott there on D.
McGinnis drives to the lane.
Got beat by Callaway.
Good rebound there by White.
Oh!
And
Helped him out a little bit.
we got a blocking call. As Ty Callaway will pick up the foul. So we have a stoppage in action with 4:03 remaining in the opening quarter. And Jeffrey Coleman off the inbound with a nice layup.
Good putback. And he's in the book off the bench.
There's Ty Callaway driving to the lane. Good D there by Sam Scott. And the Eagles will maintain possession.
9-6 Simsbury lead. P-Mac got you on that screen.
Good hustle there by Dan O'Connor. Here comes Jeffrey Coleman.
Oh, called the charge. That was a good call.
We have a new player out on the floor for Enfield, number 23, Matthew Santee, senior.
Wow. Oh, for Enfield.
For Enfield. Speaking of Santee, attempts a shot, and that ball will stay at this end of the floor. Santee looking to inbound.
Oh,
Santee,
boy.
Deep three.
Oh!
Drills it.
Wow, right off the bench.
And Matthew Santee finds his way into the scoring column.
That was NBA length to tie it up.
NBA range. There's Dan O'Connor. Jeffrey Coleman. Back to Dan O'Connor. Scott sets the screen. Back to Calabrese.
Looks like a 2-1-2 zone, or it might still be that 1-3-1. Tough one there. Good look inside to Sam Scott.
McGinnis to Callaway.
Nice take.
Off the glass and in.
And that's the first Enfield lead right there for tonight.
And Coach Stillman will call a timeout with 2:29 remaining. Enfield with an 11-9 lead over the Trojans.
Like just, that's good for radio. Yeah, because the way you're describing it, it's like I could close my eyes. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's outstanding. What's that? Yeah, that's always a problem. P-Mac, I sometimes tape stuff to there. Chambo, how you doing, all right?
Doing good? Excellent.
Yeah, he's hearing us. He's going to be hearing my voice in his sleep, probably. Jake knows how that is. All right, that was a 30, I believe.
That was a 30.
Yeah. I think Coach basically said, let's stay in front of your man on defense. That was basically, ooh. Oh, then a quick foul by Dan. Ooh. Santee wanted to throw down there a little. He looks like he's a feisty fella. The haircut alone would tell me that.
So Jalen Brown is off the bench in for the Eagles. He'll inbound the ball.
Not the Celtics, Jalen Brown, right?
That's correct. That is correct. A little shorter. A little shorter.
Touch, Jakey. Oh, nice lob pass.
So Raymond down low. Nice feed to
number 34, Aiden Reardon in for Simsbury. Did a nice job fronting Callaway there. Reardon just a sophomore.
Henry White from the corner.
I'd like to see Henry take it to the rack a little more. I know that 1-3-1 presents open shots in the corner. Look at Santee go. Santee claws.
And a traveling violation on Santee.
Yeah, that 1-3-1, Jake, is you can, just envision it. A lot of corner opportunities. I'd like to see Henry do a pump fake and get baseline and have guys trail him for dish-offs into the paint. That's what you do, is attack that baseline. Attack!
Jeffrey Coleman.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a great block, but that's a great way to take it right there. I don't know what happened, how we didn't get the ball back.
Charge.
Charge! Oh, that's a terrible call. You got to be kidding me. Oh, I'd like to see that again. I thought that was an excellent take to the rack. All right, Williams checks back in. Is that Kokinis in, the freshman? Number 15, Chris Kokinis. Had a great JV game. And now he's in getting some varsity minutes on a team with only 2 seniors and 1 hurt.
And Kokinas is the only freshman on Simsbury this season on the varsity
great
team.
D by Reardon. Good denial defense by the sophomore right there.
Henry White
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Henry.
And he read your mind, RC.
He did. I think his father hears me, so maybe he's got a direct beeline to Henry's brain. Ooh, DeAndre. Wow.
Callaway deep.
Oh, great. Oh, it stays Enfield. Jeffrey Williams coming off a great football season for the Trojans. Wide receiver, you remember him, P-Mac, right? Yep, Jeffrey Coleman. And DeAndre Williams played some D-back. Had a great 2019. Oh, yeah, Raymond, a little aggressive. Everybody doesn't love Raymond on that play. So that's his first and the team's third.
Third, yep.
With just under a minute left in the game. Tie game, 11-11. Staying in that 1-3-1.
Coleman finds Reardon.
Reardon at the foul line. That's always a tough position.
The freshman
Cross-court pass.
Coleman to Williams.
Oh, good Penno. That's it, Henry. That's a nice take. That's a good take.
And I think Enfield will hold for last shot.
Most definitely. So relatively quick first quarter.
Jalen Brown with Coleman on him.
Ooh, almost a little travels. Almost a little travels. Nice D, Chris. Good D by Chris Kokinas. Good D by everybody on that play. Wow.
As the first quarter comes to a close, we are tied at 11.
Yikes. A quick first quarter, as the wristwatch says, only about 14 minutes in that quarter. I love basketball, P-Mac. You know that football, we'd be 15 minutes would be like the 10 minutes left in the quarter. Yeah, we'd be freezing.
All the whistles
And Mike Hutter's musical selections are not here tonight. I don't know who's doing the tunes. I see Bruce Corbett over there doing the clock. And I'm not sure who that is on the mic there in the green shirt.
I think Tom Palmer's on the mic because he was announcing the lineups. I don't know.
Really? He's saying who scored? They don't announce the
lineups.
Yeah, that was it? Yeah, they don't do the score.
No Jimmy Martocchio, Weinbach, and
Ozzy
Osbourne.
That was a great threesome.
That was
the Rat Pack. The Rat Pack I called down. Imagine seeing those 3 guys walking down the hall together on the 3rd floor in between lunch. I'd get out of the way.
I had 2 of them. I had Martocchio for U.S. History and Oz for World Civ 2.
Oh, I love all those guys.
3 great guys.
Definitely. All right, here we go, Jakester. Ooh, no hesitation there. That's a new player, I believe. Great rebound by Raymond. Oh, good move.
And foul.
Nothing but you could do but foul there, Jakes.
And
Kokinas, yeah.
Freshman Kokinas will pick up his first. And Raymond will make his first trip to the charity stripe.
I had a feeling this young man was going to be a little bit of a handful.
And Raymond does not get the roll.
He got up some hops there for that rebound.
He certainly did.
And then he blew by Sam baseline. I'm a big fan of just getting on that baseline, stepping on it if you can.
And Raymond makes the back end of the 2 free throws.
Mm-hmm. Takes a 1-point lead for the Eagles of Enfield. Good, good. What do you say, Chris?
Kokinas over to Dan O'Connor.
Attack. That's it. Yeah, Chris Kokinas.
And that's how you do it. The freshman Chris Kokinas.
Wow, he's got skills.
Is in the books with a deuce.
You don't see many freshmen playing varsity. EJ, Crawford, Rayon Christie, Gavin Griffiths, Chris Kokinas in the last 8 years that I've been You know, I've been doing this for 20 years, but in the last 8 years, there's only been 4 freshmen, and he's one of them.
Yep.
Very rare.
Butler, right? Jackson Butler? Did he play freshman?
He went to the roster during the tournament. I don't consider that playing varsity. But, yeah, he was on the tournament roster.
Yep.
Ooh, thanks, Pat. That's 2 on Kokinas. He's very aggressive, Pat, on offense and defense. He had no choice there but to foul.
Guinness over to...
Ooh, that's a charge. Very nice. Dan O'Connor takes his second charge of the game.
So we talked about sacrificing that body.
Yep. Here goes Aiden Reardon back in for Simsbury.
And then Henry White will come in for Dan O'Connor.
So Simsbury with a 1-point lead. No change in D. I wouldn't either. We really don't have any answers for it. Buckets are hard to come by right now.
A low-scoring affair here in the Gold Gym.
Which is what most of our games have been. And Whitey with his first 3 and his 5th, 6th, and 7th points of the game. So you have 9 of their 16, I believe. Oh, great rebound.
Jump ball.
Good work, Ian.
With 6:20 left, the Trojans have built a 4-point lead, 16-12. Jake Austin, Roger Coombs, Parker Chamberlain, and Pat McCarthy. So we got another charging call.
Yeah, I liked Ian's idea of penetrating and kicking. Just took it 2 dribbles too far in, too deep. But he had that right idea. That was a nice take to the rack. And that was a nice charge take by Enfield. That's out of control. Train wreck there.
Yeah.
Look at my boy Santi. I like him. I like him a lot. Oh, nice pass. Tough position. Tried to shoot a lefty. I don't think he's lefty. But he went to the left, which I like. Reardon.
Keith Sharp with Henry White on him. A little behind the back.
Ooh.
Santi sets the screen.
Yeah.
A vicious screen.
That could have been possibly an illegal screen. He threw that bow out. Wow. Callaway definitely has the green light for Enfield. Henry with a little shake and bake. Oh, can't finish. Santi with the board.
Little change of pace there.
Yeah, it was a nice move. So was that. When he kicks it out. That's a floppy poo. Good idea, nice try. This wasn't established. On the 50-50 call, I call those.
Yep.
Toughest call in the game. So, they're in the Boney. They'll shoot 1-1. We haven't gotten to the line, Jake. This is their 3rd trip to the line.
Yep.
We can read into that a little, too.
Santi makes the first, so he'll get another opportunity to put another point on the board as Dan O'Connor will come back in. He'll replace Kokinas.
What would that tell you, Jake, if we haven't gotten to the line yet? What would that indicate, do you think?
Well, that Enfield is not committing a lot of fouls.
Well, yes, but I guess where I was trying to get at with that, yeah, that's very good. An analytical mind like yours would say that. No, it's just they're not getting to the basket.
Yeah.
They're not going to the basket. They're not creating the opportunity to get fouled because they're settling for 3-pointers and outside shots. But here you go. There you go. That's how you get to the line. Thank you very much.
And DeAndre Williams.
He was helping you emphasize your point.
He was. And I must have a crystal ball. And he'll shoot 2, will DeAndre Williams. Taking it to the racky. I think DeAndre might need to visit the shot doctor for some. That thing looked like it rolled off his palm, like he was bowling.
Sam Scott back in the game for Simsbury as Reardon goes to the bench.
Fingertips, DeAndre. Wow, that is, ooh, baby. Coach still might want to get him into the foul line drill and shoot about 100 of those babies. I'm a shot guy, Parker.
McGinnis, 3-ball.
Oh, nice. His second 3 of the game.
Henry White from the...
Can't get the roll. 16-16, 4:20 left in the ball game. The 1-3 Eagles versus the 1-4 Trojans. Oh, nice pass by Callaway. Raymond can't finish. There's Mad Dog in there. Santi, I like the kid's play. Feisty, tough.
Callaway,
oh my goodness.
ball.
Great D by DeAndre.
That ball.
Yeah, off the foot.
Yeah, it's deflected off of Sam's foot.
Yeah. Get that, DeAndre.
Oh.
Know where the ball is.
Jump ball.
Tough play. Nice, DeAndre Williams. Arrow goes to Enfield.
Yeah, DeAndre did not see that ball coming.
No, but his defensive backs, he did. His defensive back skills, big time there. Callaway's nice player, real good penetration. Look at the Santi. Oh, Mad Dog pulls up. Oh, he's got serious hops. That was a nice pull-up. Oh, he definitely can throw down.
Sam Scott at the top of the key over to
Ooh.
Cal Grace. Henry White.
Tough shot. Nice.
And makes it.
Tough one. Boy, Henry. 9 points for Henry White. 9 of their 18, Jake. 50%. I believe that's half.
Yeah, that is 50%.
I'm not good at math, but. Oh, good take a charge. Dan O'Connor. Dan O'Connor. Is that him again? 3 charges for Dan O'Connor. Oh, that's unbelievable.
He's picking up some 500-point club points
And
tonight.
that's 2 fouls on their point guard and probably the best player, number 3, Callaway.
Callaway, who has 4 points, will be on the Eagles bench with a little over 3 minutes to go in this first half. Cal brace 3.
Ooh, get that Sam. Trojans with a 2-point lead, just under 3 minutes. Pat McCarthy, Roger Coombs, Jake Ostrin, Parker Chamberlain bringing you the action here. Nope, nope. Oh, great rebound. That kid's a beast. Oh, goodness. Board, offensive rebound, City.
Thibodeau.
Travels. Wow, Santi gets up, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
He can certainly get up.
He can. I don't know why he doesn't start. Yep, Kokinis back in, Pat, with 2 fouls on him. Coach still hopefully trusts him not to pick up the 3rd. Henry Wright, we're very smooth with the ball. Nice handle. A little too much handle, not a good shot. Are you kidding me? How Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost on that one. Woo! He should go see his family priest after that. Hey, great crossover, terrible shot. Banks it, gets fouled. 4-point potential play. Off the glass. I heard him call it. Wow, I was like, why is he shooting that right there? Banks it in and makes the 4-point play. Henry White single-handedly keeping his Trojan squad in the game, 22-16.
Raymond, Scott out together. It's Keith Sharp to Raymond. Back to Sharp. as we're under 2 minutes remaining in this second quarter.
Enfield needs a bucket. Down 6. Since Callaway went out, they haven't scored.
Raymond off the glass, and then
I'd be going to that more. I really would.
Utilize Raymond.
Yeah. Make Sam play D. Make our bigs play some D. Much needed bucket by Enfield. Good kick. I like it. Yes. Smooth. Nice pass by Dan O'Connor. I'm buying him a Gatorade if I'm Calabrese. Those are the guys you love having on your team. They kick it out and they take charges. They probably cut the oranges at halftime too. Oh, Dan. Oh, nice good closeout. Unbelievable.
By Ty Thibodeau.
Wow.
Yes, we got a timeout on the floor. I believe it's called by Enfield.
They got some good three-point shooters, Enfield. Geez, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got them with 5 threes for the night. Is that right? 4.
I've got 4.
Yeah.
I've got 4.
Wow, so Henry, 5, 7, 9, 10, 13 points I got him for. Is that what you have? 13 of our 26.
7, 9.
25.
I got 13, RC.
13
for Henry
of
White.
Of the 25.
So with 1:02 left, Simsbury has a 4-point lead, 25-21.
Good game.
Yeah. Good action so far by both teams.
Definitely. If I know Coach Stillman, and I do, he will figure out this 1-3-1 zone that Enfield has played for the entire half, and I think you'll see us attacking it better.
So change in plan in the second half.
Speaking of change in plan, Enfield just went to a man. So Enfield to a man-to-man now. And Henry abuses that man-to-man. Breakout game for junior Henry White, 15 first-half points.
He had 14 altogether.
Oh, Raymond gets baseline. Ooh, lucky.
Thibodeau, 3.
Couldn't squeeze that. Dan O'Connor with a good closeout. Made it hard for Thibodeau. Coach Still, sometimes he oh my goodness.
Henry White attempts a 3, but it's no good.
I'm not sure about that one, but when you got 15 points, you can shoot that one. I would have gotten a much better look there with the lead there. 30 seconds. I'm surprised Coach Still didn't hold for last shot.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it was a little long, Jakey, 30. I think he was thinking about it, personally. But Henry didn't give him much time to think about anything. Williams plays great D.
Callaway.
Wow, Callaway back in with 2 fouls. Oh, couldn't get the ball to go down. Wow.
So 16 minutes have been played, and after those 16 minutes, Trojans lead 27-21.
Outscored them 16-11, 10 that quarter, Simsbury did. So nice scoring quarter, 16 points versus 10 for Enfield to take a 27-21 lead into the half. So a little closer than I thought it'd be. I predicted about an 16, 18 point win for the Trojans here, PMAC, but still a lot of ball left. So we'll take a break here. Welcome to Channel 95 Trojan Basketball, our first game of the season. We will do the next 7 games after this and any potential home games. That's a look over there at the assistant coaches, PMAC. Let's give a shout out to Brian O'Gara, the JV coach to the right, with Coach Stillman around going counterclockwise.
Kevin Snyder.
Snides, I'm sorry. Pretzel there, Josh Tim, and Austin Lafreniere. Kevin Snyder, Austin Lafreniere, Brian O'Hare, Coach Stillman, Josh Tim. All right, so we'll take a break, and we'll start it back up. Parker Chamberlain's going to tally those scoring totals for us, and he'll bring you some updates on scoring at the start of the second half. Thank you. All right, welcome back, folks, here, Channel 95, bringing the Trojan basketball action, 27-21. Parker Chamberlain is going to run us through some scores for the first half.
Hello, Trojan basketball fans. So, first half, Henry White blew up for a total of 15 points.
Wow.
That's a lot of points. He's been on fire, spitting heat like a volcano out there. And also, Dan O'Connor, very notable stat, has taken an amass of 3 charges. That is a lot, ladies and gentlemen. So, things I've noticed in this first half.
How about the scores? Weren't you going to run through the scoring totals for us,
Oh,
Parker?
yes. So, Enfield's leading scorer, they've got Ty Calloway with 4 points, Cody McGinnis with 6, and also Matthew Santee, the senior, with 4. Ian Calabrese for Simsbury, the junior, has 6 points. Henry White, as I stated earlier, 15 points. He's also a junior.
And Jeffrey Coleman chipped in with 2, Chris Cotinas chipped in with 2, and Dan O'Connor chipped in with 2. On the other side, we got Ty Thibodeau hit a 3, Wyatt Raymond has a 2 and a foul shot, Ty Calloway with 4, but doing a great job moving the ball around. So Parker, what do you see as far as Simsbury attacking that 1-3-1 if they come out with that again against Enfield?
So I think they could use some more ball movement. So they're taking very quick shots, pretty ill-advised, and they're not looking for the holes. There are holes there, but when they go for them too early without passing the ball around too much, the gaps close very quickly. And I believe with better ball movement, they'd be open to get inside shots. I
agree. And I think you heard me say that baseline's always open, so they can swing it around and see if they can't attack through the baseline and get players coming toward the paint to dish out and get more inside shot play going. Love to see Sam Scott get the ball down low once in a while and see what he can do. We don't really have a lot of inside presence because we don't have a lot of big guys, but I'd like to at least try to attack that a little bit. Well, good, Parker. That sounds good. Thank you for doing those halftime totals for us. So we're ready almost to start the second half. Simsbury looking for win 2 out of 6 games this season. They're back here at Simsbury on Thursday. This is a Tuesday night, January 7th. Southington comes into town. They had won 5 in a row. They lost last night to Conard, their first loss of the season. So Conard with, I think, an upset win over Southington. So Southington's going to be tough at 5-1 for us. So this is a win we really got to secure tonight. Looks like a 2-1-2, Jake, now busted out by Enfield. Little different look, similar attack for the Trojans, but the baselines won't be quite as open. But the middle will.
A little miscommunication there.
Cross-court passes are, pretty much ill-advised as a general rule. Usually they get picked off, but that one, DeAndre just was going toward the middle a little bit. So turnover to start the half for the Trojans. They're in a man as usual, very typical. Play a lot of man, Coach Stillman. Good D by Henry, harassing Callaway.
McGinnis.
Ooh.
Sharp.
Enfield looking a little discombobulated. Good play by Ian to tip that. There comes Dan O'Connor, had 3 charges. Oh, tough pass to handle. Good look up, though. He had his head up. Nice try. A little hot.
Yep. A little out of the reach of Williams' hands. Went off the fingertips. 6-point lead for the Trojans, 27-21. McGinnis in the corner for a 3.
Ooh.
Nice rebound there by Raymond.
Henry kind of tapped it a little bit, went right to Raymond's hands. Cuts the lead to 4. No hesitation there.
No rim, but Williams is there to bank it in, and he'll draw a foul.
I'll tell you, air balls are the toughest balls to rebound. You just can't read it, and you're not going to get a carom, and we were the benefactor there.
Williams was in the right spot there.
You got it. Look what I found.
And he'll try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play.
And that's our third foul shots of the game. All 3 for him, 0 for 3. Shot doctor comes to mind. No hesitation there. Wow, just releases. Oh, great D by Dan O'Connor.
And the Eagles will turn the ball over.
That's it. Good, good. Scotty, over here. You got Dan O'Connor with a seam here. I think this is going to be harder for us than the 1-3-1 to beat. I think that's an excellent defensive adjustment by Coach Zaluki. What, Pat?
Wasn't that off of Enfield?
That was I couldn't tell from here.
Callaway.
Nice floater. And Coach still wants to talk about that offense, which, in my opinion, is struggling.
Excuse me, that was Keith Sharp who made that basket. Number 2, Keith Sharp, and Greg Stillman will call a timeout with 5:31 to go in quarter number 3 with the Trojans leading 29-25. Jake Oster and Roger Coombs, Pat McCarthy on camera, and Parker Chamberlain.
So, you know, I think nothing's going to come real easy. No knock on the Trojans. Nothing's going to come real easy this year for the Trojans. You know, this is a win game I've got circled. Southington's going to be tough. Bristol Central, I'm going to go out to that game. They got the 7-footer out there. A kid named Klingeman. Yeah. And then Glastonbury's very good.
Yep.
Farmington is defending state tournament champion in Division III. New Britain is playing lights out. They went to the Mohegan Sun last year in the state championship. East Hartford, always tough. Northwest Catholic is absolutely loaded. Hall we smoked, so there's a win. Farmington again. Granby we should beat. Windsor's going to be brutal. There's Avon and Glastonbury. Let me tell you, I've got games like this circled that are must-wins.
Absolutely.
To get to 8,
yeah,
Jake. To get to 8.
You need to get to 40% in order to qualify for the state tournament. In these types of games, you really want to get that win.
And if you look at our schedule, the last 8 years, we've averaged 15 wins a year. But this is just, you know, I don't like to use the term transition year, but when you only have 2 seniors on the team, it makes it real tough.
Looks like there's something going on at the scores table, a little discrepancy.
It's all Bruce Corbett's fault.
And he's the math teacher.
Honors calculus.
Yeah.
Avery had him for that. He's my neighbor and also a very good friend. He's an absolute sweetheart. But he's got to get his game together. No, I'm only kidding. We have no idea what.
Maybe it was a book or something.
I am only kidding.
Whatever it was.
Just throwing Bruce under the bus.
Well, they got that settled.
I'm testing to see if he listens or watches this. Otherwise, he'll never know. All right, so let's see what adjustments Coach Still made. I guarantee he talked about the 1-3-1 at the half, but I don't think he talked about a lot. 2-1-2.
Calabrese from,
nice.
From inside the three-point arch. That's going to be a 2.
Looked like Gordon Hayward on that one. Nice pull-up. Oh, good pull by Sam. She closes it out.
Sharp.
Oh, Sharp
nice
looking sharp there.
And he's got the Eagles 4 of 6 points so far in this third quarter.
Good point, Jake. The lead's to 4. Was a 6-point halftime lead.
Dan O'Connor. Nice spin move.
Great pass. Oh, good power up by DeAndre Williams. Love it.
And a great assist by Dan O'Connor.
To get baseline. I can see why Coach Still likes O'Connor. He's a guy you love having on your team.
McGinnis from the corner.
He's got a nice stroke. Third three for McGinnis, a man after the Coombs' heart.
9 points, all 9 of them coming on the 3 ball. So 3 threes, a hat trick of threes for McGinnis.
Ooh,
White loses
Henry
control.
picked, and he picks it back, but they're going to get him on a reach. It's a foul, Henry. No need to worry anymore. On to the next play. Don't look at Pops. Look at Coach if you must, but move on to the next play.
So Coleman, Reardon, and Kokinis will come in for Simsbury.
Small group right here,
Not a lot of size.
but unfortunately, we don't have a lot of size.
That is correct. Callaway almost loses control. McGinnis for another 3.
Why not? Nice hustle by Dan O'Connor. Good extra pass, Henry.
Good decision there.
Turnover for the Trojans. 3-point lead, chance to tie it or cut it to 2. Simsbury stays in that man. Ooh,
Ooh,
this is going to be interesting.
it's deflected.
Good hustle by Raymond. He's a strong kid.
Thibodeau with
O'Connor
Kokinis on.
fell.
And a nice shot there by Ty Callaway, who makes his first bucket since the opening quarter.
And cuts the lead to 1 with 2:20 left in the third quarter. We have no answer for this 2-1-2, Jake.
So Enfield is making up some ground.
Outscored 11-5, 6 this half.
Coleman to Kokinis. Coleman
Tough shot.
from the elbow.
It's really not what we wanted. He's getting to the spot we want, but it's just he's tough to make that one. It's a tough shot. Nothing easy. Good turn over there. Go, Chris. Go to the rack, Chris. Good play. Smart play.
It's Henry White with Thibodeau on him.
Coach Still, another burn. Burns another one. He's burned 2 this quarter. Trying to figure out this 2-1-2.
But with 1:32 remaining, Coach Stillman calls another timeout. Trojans lead by 133-32.
So it leaves him with 2 timeouts left in the game. He called a 30 the first half there. You get 5 a game, 3 full and 2 30. Enfield not going away easy.
Well, they are staying in this game and they're battling.
What would you do, P-Mac? What would P-Mac do as the coach?
Coach McCarthy.
I think that the ball movement's poor and that they're still shooting from outside range.
Right, no inside action. Not even getting it in and out. Even if you just try to get it inside a little and kick it out. But their defense is tough.
Calabrese from the corner.
Oh, that's it. That'll help.
A much-needed basket off the timeout.
And his third 3. Oh, another charge by Dan O'Connor. That's 4 charges he's taken. That's like 4 steals is what that is.
That's some 500-point club points. Or is it 800? It's one of the two.
500.
500. Dan O'Connor.
Why does he take him out after he takes a charge? I'm not sure I understand that. Offense for defense, I guess.
Inside the mind of Coach Roger Coombs.
Yeah. All right, so 4-point lead. Ian Calabrese with a big corner 3, much needed.
Kokinis drives to the lane.
He's got him on the hang down. That'll be his 3rd. Nice move by Kokinas. Went baseline, just couldn't quite elevate enough to get that off the backboard. What a wonderful move. All right, so 4-point lead for Simsbury. 1 minute left in the third. Kokinas with 3, needs to be careful here on this possession. I'm surprised Coach Stillman's not taking him out.
Santi, your guy, RC.
Yeah, his first action this half.
There's Keith Sharp. McGinnis, long 3.
Good rebound by Reardon. Coach Still will. Oh, he wants to run it. He doesn't want to wait for the last shot. Oh, nice move, Chris. Get in. Yeah!
Nice
what
shot.
a beautiful move. Wow. That's a freshman? You got to be kidding me.
And a travel.
Yeah, just like that. Momentum shifts. From only up 4, quick hoop, ball back. Now we'll wait for last shot, Jake.
And Andrew Casale will check in for the Trojans. His first bit of action in this game. He'll be the one inbounding. As Kokinas will go to the bench for a little rest with 17 seconds left. Simsbury leading 38-32.
Coach Still did take out Kokinas. Doesn't want him to pick up that 4th foul. Dan O'Connor with 6 seconds left. Pat McCarthy's got the clock in the screen there. I'm not sure. Was he? In the face on the shot? Yeah, yeah. Okay. It looked ugly.
Yeah.
My boy Tim swallowed the whistle. I don't know. I just don't. It looked ugly, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I wasn't sold. I didn't feel it was a guarantee foul, personally.
Yeah.
But that's all right. He was standing 5 feet away.
Right
so,
there.
Yeah. I thought it was a good no call, personally. That's me, though.
Well, after 24 minutes, Simsbury has a 6-point lead, 38-32, with 8 minutes remaining in regulation time.
So, dude, they maintained that 6-point halftime lead. It looked like it was all, it felt like, to me, it was all Enfield there. But they each scored 11 points that quarter to keep the spread at 6. So, that's that. 38-32. Trojan lead. I like our position right here. So, Coach Stillman goes with Kokinas, O'Connor, Calabry, Scott, and Coleman to start out.
Enfield will get the ball to open up this 4th quarter.
Only 2 fouls on each team. Pretty clean quarter there, Jake.
Yeah, pretty disciplined there.
Not a lot of whistles. Oh, he wants the freshman. He wants to take the freshman.
Matthew Santi.
Nope. Tough shot, but nice move. That's his bread and butter. You know that hard take and quick pull-up, Santi. Uses the vertical. I'd like to use a little clock. I'm not going to pull a Dwayne Witter from Farmington here, but I'm going to just be real careful with the ball and move it. Move the ball.
Burn some clock off. Turnover there.
That's troublesome. Oh, Dan O'Connor. Oh, my goodness. 6 charges. 6 charges. I just was thinking that. I don't know if they keep records for charges, but wow. I think 6 is in the running. I know Mary McElroy, she's a junior on the girls team. She took 5 charges the other night. That's a lot. She's a beast.
Yeah.
Mary Mac, she just gets in front of people, nothing stops her. Now, Dan O'Connor, I don't know, he plays soccer. I think he was an all-league soccer player. And I don't know, is the skill set for soccer Is it geared toward taking charges? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a soccer expert.
Whatever it is, it's impressive. All right, we get the ball back. 7 minutes left in the game.
And O'Connor finds the freshman Kokinas.
He didn't want the three. I like it. Smart, heady play by the freshman. Ecal. Danny, he deserves that. He deserves that. Watch this, is going down. Oh, I knew it. He tried to throw down. Oh, then he came back and took him out. Yeah. You knew he was trying to line that up. There's no way coming in from the right side he could throw that down. He's got to come in from this left side, unless he's got major hops.
I now know why he doesn't start.
You got to give him credit, though. Right. That was one of those make-up fouls where you're trying to get the ball back. Frustration foul. Thank you. That's what I meant.
Frustration foul.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
You gotta like that kid.
Yeah, the intensity spiked a little bit. Calabrese wants a free ball.
He's got a nice shot. I like him shooting that.
Here comes Keith Sharp to Santee.
Here's your guy. Oh my goodness gracious!
Another three.
He'd be sitting next to me right now. Seriously, I would sub him right now. Watch. I wouldn't have waited. The ball wouldn't even hit the floor, and he'd be coming out.
And Santee's going to be subbed, RC. As number 11, Jalen Brown, will enter the game for Enfield, replacing Matthew Santee.
It's kind of a sloppy start here to the quarter. No one scored yet, number one. Oh, yeah, Sammy. Get to the rim, Sammy. Oh, good kick. I like it. Patience. No rush whatsoever. Oh, nice, Ian. Oh, good take, Ian. I like it a lot. That's a nice move. No rush, really. We don't have to force anything. Oh, what a pass. Oh, nice play.
And a timeout.
Wow.
By Kevin Zulucki.
Who was that? Number 11 with Jalen Brown. What a beautiful pass.
To Wyatt Raymond.
Senior to senior, you can tell they've played together. They definitely had eye contact on that. They knew each other's games there. That was a gorgeous play by Brown to Raymond. So very good. This Enfield team, feisty.
Yeah.
Feisty. I like them.
Feisty group of players.
I like their coach. He looks like he's got good control of them. I like the way he handles them. Coach Kevin Zulucki. Oh, you think it's Zulucki? Zulucki. Yeah, you're right, Jake. You're good with names. It's from all those games of a memorial that we did.
A lot of PA announcing, a lot of names.
Especially when we get like New Britain in. It'll be tough.
Yeah, that's where
they're tough names.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Dan O'Connor doing a great job at point, I feel. Just a junior, O'Connor. I like the ball in his hands. Oh, Henry gets to the rim. Can't finish. Chance to cut this lead. Oh, yeah, Ian. Oh, he got fouled. Beautiful play by. It didn't look like much of a foul. I'm with this young man. But great play by Ecal.
And Ian will go to the line, and he'll shoot two.
He will, Jake. And I predict he's going to not even hit the rim, but he's going to swish both of these. There's the first one.
Reardon.
He's got a nice shot.
Reardon's coming in for Scott.
Okay.
He does have a great stroke,
he does.
RC.
He's got a beautiful stroke.
A smooth stroke.
Very. Look at that.
And he makes both.
I believe they didn't even hit the rim, Jake. I heard someone say that. All right, nice Ecal. He's keeping them in this fourth quarter with 5 points. He's got 7.5.
5 minutes remaining. Simsbury with a 40-34 lead. Jake Austin, Roger Coombs, Pat McCarthy, Parker Chamberlain bringing you the action here at the Gold Gym in Trojanville, Tuesday, January 7th, 2020. Ball's going to stay down.
Simsbury 1-4 coming into tonight, looking for win number 2. Enfield also looking for win number 2 at 1-3. Oh, good steal by Coleman. What do you say, Jeffrey?
Go, Jeffrey.
That's a charge.
That's a charge.
A little out of control.
Yep.
But I like the aggressiveness.
Nothing wrong with being aggressive.
No, I mean, what else was he going to do? That
Right.
was a nice defensive play.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't, pull it out.
As Brian Acosta will check in the game for Ty Thibodeau. The freshman, Acosta, getting his first bit of action tonight for the Eagles.
Only 4 points this quarter, Jake. Sloppy sloppies.
Yeah.
Oh, Henry almost picked it. They want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I like it. Coach still doesn't want to talk about it, but they want to talk about it. It's going to go our way. Oh, a push.
Jump ball. They're doing jump ball.
What?
I think they're doing. I think Tim with 2 thumbs. They probably couldn't tell.
They called the jump ball.
Yeah.
And we had the arrow. Yeah, good call, Jake.
Yeah.
Very nice pickup. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Good.
They probably they didn't have the angle for
I
both.
like that. I like that. Oh, nice stroke.
Henry White.
His first basket of the half.
Stretches the Trojan lead to 8. We got a foul here.
That's Sharpie. Sliced him through there like a Sharpie. He really cut that zone apart. I mean, that D apart there. Looked like Reardon was kind of straight up on that. I don't know. That was a little bit of a tic-tacky call. Yikes.
It did not look good.
Ooh.
It's what we like to call a brick.
Oh, yes. Let's see what he comes back with. I predict he comes back and drains it.
Nice. And you're right, RC.
All right, Mad Dog Santee is back in the game.
Acosta going back to the bench. Santee
coming in to wreak some havoc.
Little break, and he's back on the floor.
Almost. Good
Almost
play
taken
by.
away.
Yes, it was.
Calabrese.
Oh, gets the. Oh, no roll.
Almost gets the friendly roll.
Good take. Good D by Henry. Shut that down. The game is getting shorter for Enfield. 7-point Simsbury lead. 3:30 left. Good D by Reardon, fronting a much bigger, stronger Raymond. Good D by Reardon. Tremendous fronting.
McGinnis.
Oh, Reardon, great play. Yeah, that was all Aiden Reardon right there. Right there. He's going to get some love right there by the coaching staff. He might want to check himself for bruises. Boy, he was working hard there. Nothing a little ice pack can't take care of. Easy now. Oh, give it to the big fella. Power up, Sammy. Yeah.
Scott is in the books.
Yes.
With a 2.
I love it. And a 9-point lead. Biggest lead of the game with 3 minutes left. Oh, tough
McGinnis.
shot. No conscious shot there. A little bit of panic on that one.
Yeah. Acosta checking back in for the Eagles as Jalen Brown will go to the bench. 2:50 to go. Ian Calabrese. Henry White.
Looks like Coach Stillman tonight's going with an 8-man rotation. A lot of guys over there with their warm-ups on. Oh, nice Henry White. Beautiful play, gets to his left. And that's back-to-back buckets for H. White.
46-35, double-digit lead for the Trojans, up by 11.
That's 19 for Henry. I think that might be his season high and career high, perhaps. Oh, Sammy with a little football bump on that one. Big, strong kid, just playing D.
We had a player White a few years ago that was good. Was he his brother?
No. He played last year as a sophomore. Oh, you're thinking of my Avery's class. He's playing at Boston University right now. What's his how can I forget?
Walter White.
Walter White. Oh, let's cook. Let's cook. Walter White. No. He played 2 years here, then he went to St. Luke's and played 3 years there. He's one of the nicest young men I've ever met. He starts for Boston University, Pat. Real good. Believe me, we didn't want to lose him. We lost him and EJ in the same season. EJ would have been a senior. Walter White would have been a junior. Could you imagine?
Yeah, those were two big losses.
And that same year we lost JB.
Yep. JB
Hayes.
Yep.
So that was a tough turn. And then we ended up winning 15 games that year and went to the state quarterfinals.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah. So Henry hits the front end, or that a two-shot foul. I was getting a little excited. So that's 20 points for Hen. And that leads 12 with a minute 24. Good run by the Trojans. It was 38-32. And they went on a 12-3 run.
So
Easy. Nice left hand by Ian. Oh, great rebound by, Coleman went down hard. That's a football player right there, tough football player. Wow. I got Ian for 15 points. Great second half. I got him in the second half with 9. Oh, nice, a good play, Sam. Smart, get rid of it. Now we're holding, and they're going to have to foul. 14-point lead. I'm glad they're not hacking away because the ball game's over. Yet at the same time, I want to stop the clock. I do want to stop the clock.
Yeah.
I'm fouling right now, actually. I'm going for the ball hard. Go for a hard steal, just
foul.
like that.
Yep.
They should have done that about 30 seconds ago. You don't have to just go hack somebody. You can go put a play on the ball.
Yep.
So Dan O'Connor's going to get a well-deserved trip to the line to shoot 1-and-1. I'm very curious to see if his touch is a little better looking at that corner 3 that, was an air ball. I feel he's got a much better shot than that. We've all shoot air balls once in a while. A lot of wrist with that thing. All right.
McGinnis.
And that should do it. Who's that checked in for the Simsbury, number 30?
Keenan Willison.
Okay. Sophomore?
Jump ball. Clock stops with 9.9 seconds remaining. And Kokinis comes back in. Dan O'Connor will go to the bench. He had a great night, Dan O'Connor.
Great game. Nice. 6 charges. So we got 8 seconds left. Pat McCarthy did a great job tonight on camera. PMAC, thank you so much. 9-year football booth veteran. And Santee misses that. 49-35. Guys, we outscored them in the fourth quarter 11-3. Great Trojan defense in the fourth quarter. Held them to 3 points, young man.
That's
Imagine that, PMAC. 3 points.
And you got your differential. You said 12 to 18.
Yes, yeah. So I was right there at the 14-point win. So good win for the Trojans. They move on to 2-4, pick up a much-needed win after a tough battle at East Catholic last Friday against the #1 team in the state. Now we got Southington coming in here. They're ripe off a tough loss to Conard. I think it's going to be a really tough battle, boys, because they lost last night after being 5-0, and I was thinking to myself, oh, man. So I think it's going to be really a fun game on Thursday.
And we'll be here for it. Nick Sinacori returning to the camera. Pat, thank you for coming out tonight and filling in for Nick. Parker.
For sure. Yep,
Parker, great job.
First night.
Time up.
Yep, but then, Jakey, after this next game, we don't have a Trojan home game till the 31st.
I won't be here for that one.
Yep.
But a long break in between Thursday's game and the 31st.
Yes, sir.
As four away games.
Yeah, that's a tough stretch. Conard, Bristol Central, Glastonbury, and Farmington. So we want to thank Karen Hanville and Patrick Fallon down at SCTV. Do a great job for us. Patrick does the editing. He's working on some really neat graphics for us. He's been at SCTV for 3-4 months now, doing a great job. Karen is just the rock of Gibraltar down at the SCTV studio. So thanks, folks, for watching our first broadcast here on Channel 95 of Trojan basketball. And Pat McCarthy, again, we thank you. Have a great night, folks. We'll see you soon.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.